Cyrus, pull that. All right. Oh, watched your show last night. You're lucky I'm not calling you Tyrion.
Oh, man.
All right. Heads up, butt down, big chest. Break guard. All right, and knee comes up. Now, I don't care which way they shrimp this time. You can knee slide or staple, your choice. Actually, their choice, really. All right, he shrimps out, keeping that hand tight, tight shoulder pressure, sliding under, and I pick the elbow. All right, roll him up, now I'm in side control. Okay, come over here, guys. So, I want to go to mount, right? But if I just try to step over, he's just going to catch my leg, and now I got to try to pass his half guard. Again, way too lazy. I'm way too lazy for that. Instead, okay, I'm just going to take this hand. I'm going to flare my elbow out just a little bit to stretch his arm. I'm going to walk up towards his head. Okay? And I'm just going to hang out for a little bit. Call him, pull your arm down. Uh-oh. All right, fine. Walk again. All right. Pull your arm down again. Uh-oh. Walk a little bit farther. And I just keep walking around his head till I can grab his gi. All right. I'm not even worrying about grabbing his bicep at this point. I'm just going to walk now a little bit farther till I can grab that tricep. And then complete walking till I get his arm up next to his head. All right. I'm grabbing that tricep and pinning his arm to his head. Now in no gi, I've got to walk a lot farther because I need to get a grip. In gi, I can grab onto it, just anchor it there. Pull your arm down. Okay? Makes it uncomfortable. And then I can take my time. But the more friction I have here, the harder it is to pull my arm down. And every time he does, it's like doing another pull-up. Right? The 10th pull-up's a lot worse than the first one usually. Okay, unless you can only do one. Right? But the next one's always a little bit harder. So if I make him pull down over and over and over, eventually, even as big and strong as Joe is, he's going to get tired. Okay? But I've got to have a good side control. If I'm so excited to try to climb into mount, I'm going to lose the position. So I got to take my time. When I'm up here, there's not a lot he's going to do, even in a good side control. He's building his frame, right? He's trying to get in front of my face. I'm keeping my head tight, my butt's down, my chest is heavy. I'm crushing his face a little bit, right? I can hang out. I'm in no hurry. And I'll just slowly inch my arm up. And every time Colin pulls me back down, I just hang out, slowly inch my arm up. Boop, boop. Right now, once I get to about here, I'm going to take this knee. I'm going to start cutting a line right across his chest. All right? Think Chewbacca from Star Wars, right? He's got the bandolier across his chest. I love how you nod. You're like, obviously he does, right? I'm cutting my knee. I'm trying to put my knee in his armpit. What's that? Broader? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, right up across. So as I make that space with his arm, my knee's starting to come up and over. Okay, I'm not picking my butt up way high where he can bridge and roll me. Yep. Now I got to react to that. I'm keeping my butt down. My knee just cuts across, right into his armpit. My head's to the ground to give me a base, and I'm ready to pop that foot. See how it never drops below where he can hook it in a half guard? I don't want to deal with this. I keep my knee up high where he can't get it. Work it into his hip, and as soon as I get here, my hands are out. If I leave my arms in, he's going to grab one of my arms and roll me. Bloop, right? And now I did all that work for nothing. Make sense? So I want to get my arms out. Give me a base. All right. How'd that feel?
A lot of pressure.
Comfortable?
No.
Easy to breathe down there?
No.
Smell real good?
Like wonder.
Attaboy. See, I wash my stuff. I'm not that mean. Now in a tournament, I used to hear horror stories of guys, they'd roll like 3 days straight without washing their gi, leave it in the back of their car, then go into a tournament just to have a little bit of...
Dirty pigs.
Yeah, just a little bit more torture. Don't do that. Right? In a tournament, I don't care, but not in the gym.
IBJJF, you get kicked out.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we spread diseases.
Don't even do it in a tournament.
I'm sure you have a lot more, Dr. Joe. Okay, so back to where we started. I'm not
get
sure
an
why I slapped his
autoclave.
legs. It's kind of weird. Starting in guard. Breaking the guard. If you can't break the guard, we can't get to mount. Knee comes up. His choice how he wants me to pass. Opposite side out. Into a good side control. Okay? I'm going to start walking my hand up. If I feel like I'm still too low, that's okay. Or if he starts building his frame, right? He's not fan out of the sucks. I'm just gonna sit out, take that pressure off. Pick up his elbow here, and I'm gonna turn into an even higher side control. Where now he's got nothing in the way. Okay, and again, just walk in here. Inch by inch. Inch by inch. Walking my hand up, getting control of that elbow. When I'm ready, I windshield wiper the leg, and start kneeing across into his armpit. Okay, if I want to stay down hooked on his arm, I can do that too. Till him into a nice high mount. All right, his arms are already up here, ready for me to break them. MMA, I can start dropping punches. Right? Boop. So looking for submissions. Okay, and all I gotta do is be aware of those legs behind me. This is a good high mount. This is where I want to be to attack. Make sense? How's it going down there?
It's hard to breathe.
Call me fat?
No.
It's okay. It's okay. We live in Wisconsin. Any questions? So, this is slow, old man, basic, invisible jiu-jitsu, depending on which instructor you want to follow. Alright? One of my other favorite jiu-jitsu quotes, Hicks and Gracie. I move from 0 to 1. From 1 to 2. Never back to 0. Make sense? Every step I go, I never go back a step. The only way that happens is if I'm in a position where he's got no space, where he can't move, where he feels helpless. Alright? And everything he does advances where I want to go. I give him one way out, and it's the way I want him to go. Cool? Sorry, I know it's a lot of talking tonight. This is basic stuff we have to break down. Because I'm too dumb to get it. I'm not that athletic. I got to break it down into step by step by step. I know, Joe's like, what? Tricking you. Alright, 1, 2, 3.